So hello, in this particular video I use a demo using Docker. So here we can use a small application and run using Docker. Let's see our today's demo. So what is Docker basically is? Docker is a set of platform as a service that helps to visualization the deliver software in a packages called the containers. So what is this Docker types of stuff? So what now the question is that what is the Docker images? So Docker images is the files, simple files just that used to execute code in a Docker container. So let's see how this application should run in our GCP platform. In my case, I use Google Cloud Platform. You can use different type of platform cloud providers. So let's see our today's demo. So first, we can. What is the visualizations about our application? It's just ping the server, and the server responds to the client that hello world. That's it. So let's discuss. So jump over my blog, that is recent introducing the Docker blog, and you should go to this demo section and just you can see the application file of Docker is present over here. Just copy this one and paste our platform. Okay, the Docker files run successfully without any error. Now jump to our main application. In main application we can see at port 80 it just pin hello world to the client. Just copy this one and paste here. Okay, now we have to run our application. After that we can deploy our application in our GCP platform. So all you have to do is run this code using this command. Let's run. Okay, it's running. It's just sending the build context to the Docker daemon. Just go to the block. What is Docker daemon? This thing. It is the overall architecture of Docker component. So here the client just request the Docker daemon. Hey, this thing is present in our local system or not. If not, it just go to the registry. If registry is granted to this permission, then it's just download our image to our local system that running our containers. Now it's successfully tagged. This is our application name, node app 0.1. okay, now we have to now the server is running successfully. Okay, so now we can create a client side and just ping the server if it's working or not. Just go through this block. You can everything present over here. On the client side, yeah, the server is responding hello world. Awesome. So if we stop the running server using Ctrl C, sorry, now the server is interrupted. Now we can call the server again from the client side, and yes, the localhost port connection refused, so the server is uninstalled. If we again run this server, let's see what's happened. Just run our server from the server side. It's through error. Let's see our pod, containers and the image status. No running containers are present. Images, this is our application and this is our Docker file. Through some conflict, the container name my app already be present in the cluster. Okay, have to remove that container. We use that name. Okay, we can't use that name again and again, right? So let's change the name. Now it's running again. Okay. Again interrupt the server. So again we can see our image status and running containers are present or not. No running containers are present right now. So see one thing. So I can download another image called hello world, docker and hello world. So what is basically is it's can't find it's locally, so it's download from the docker registry. What is docker registry? You can just google it. This is the docker registry of hello world. You can just go through it from the docker registry. If we see the previous architecture from the blog, this one, it can't find in the local system, then is just download the hello world image from the Docker registry and then run in our local system. Let's see again, run this function. Yes, it can't download the files again, right? So let's run another image. It's create the interactive environment for even Linux Ubuntu. This is all running containers. You can see over here using this docker ps a command. Suppose we want to delete or stop a container, just my application, this one, just copy this container ID. And it just stop. If we want to remove this one, use this command. Sorry. It's mirror. Let's try this. And here you go. This my app is removed now, right? Using this docker rm command, remove basically. So we use another command. Let's see how it's work. Let's see from this stop and remove all the containers. First we can use docker stop command to stop all the running containers present in our system, and then the docker remove command that easily remove all the stop containers in our system. So you have to don't worry about how these things work. You just go through this blog and you just discuss and get all the things about the commands and confusions. Let's run this code. no running containers are there. All the stock containers are being stopped and removed from the system. Only images are present there, some images. Okay, awesome. So let's build our application again. Now the server running successfully. Let's see it's working or not. Yeah, it's working. Let's stop this one and just use this command, docker logs files, all the logs files, so it's specific containers. We copy the container ID by using copy the container ID. Throw some interrupt. Stop. Run scope on the client side. Here you can see all the information related to Docker containers are present. What is our port, host port, all the things. This is the directory. until now we can see the docker log files. Basically it represents this command that where our server is to be running and where the status. It's see the catch, interrupt and signal that will be exit. Of course we can interrupt our server. So this is all the things over here, and one thing I want to show you that we can expose something at this port and see what's happening. Same port, see what's happening here. Basically we can expose the Nginx at default port 80 and run our local system. If we check this port 80, of course Nginx will serve at this port. It can use the same mechanism that extract the data from the Docker registry and run in our local system. Let's see Nginx are present is not at port 80. Yeah, welcome to Nginx. So that's all the Docker related to information are present this site. How to get installed, and in my case I use Google Cloud GCP platform, but you can use Docker Desktop. How to use Docker Desktop in your specific operating systems, all the specifications are over in this site. If you use Mac, Windows or Linux. Okay, fine. So what is port forwarding basically is, so it is a part of computer networking, and also it is sometimes called as combination mapping or port mapping. Like that, it redirects a communication that's request from one address and port number and combination to the another, while the packets are traversing a network gateway, and also such some routers and firewalls. So where it is used for port forwarding or port mapping, so it allows a computer servers or in private network to connect over the internet and also with other public and private networks. So it is port for overall the concept of port forwarding. So that's all for this, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also subscribe the newsletter of Hasnote. Also new blogs are coming, so